This is Adam B.
Hi, this is Adam B. one more time. Okay, well, when I did the last video, I put take one in the title, just because, you know, I put take one in the title of the other Apple TV videos that I had done. Well, guess what? They released an update. Come on, show me the menus. Here we go. Updating, settings, general. There's fun in it. Update. Hey, look, there's an update. Let's download and install it. Someone's doing it. Now, I kind of halfway misspoke. We didn't really get iOS far for the Apple TV. We got 4.4. And then they released 4.4.1. See? This little update. 4.4.1, which they pulled and then re-released. And now this is 4.4.2. 4.4.2. That adds up to 10. Step 1 of 2, preparing update. Do not unplug your Apple TV. The thing is, I could go and plug my Apple TV. I can go into the living room and unplug that one. It doesn't say which Apple TV now, does it? I'm very tired. I had to get up early for work 2 days in a row. It's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to dance. I did recently dance just a little. I was at a family celebration, and they actually got me out on the dance floor for just a minute to run around in circles with people. I usually don't do that. I haven't done that in a very long time, and then, way back then in the 90s, it was with alcohol. No, it's actually with a girl, but I had alcohol. I had consumed some alcohol. Oof, vodka. Hey, step 1 of 2, preparing update. It's still doing it, which gives me the opportunity to vamp some more. I have nothing to vamp about. I'm tired. I just wanted to show off this other half and talk to you for a minute. Strangest thing, I was doing laundry and I discovered this pair of socks. I mean, look at them. You know, one's brown and one's green. It's the weirdest thing. You know, it's weird. They're the same sock, but they don't match in color. It's the weirdest thing because I was doing laundry again and I found another pair that matched. It's very strange, but, you know, it's a good thing both of my feet are the same size. Unfortunately, both of my feet are not the same color. Well, you know, it's like you're driving around with your arm out the window, the one arm gets tan and the other one doesn't. Hey, look, no signal. Now imagine that with feet. Go ahead. I dare you. This stream of consciousness thing that I'm trying to do here is not easy. There is a reason I am not a stand-up comedian. For one thing, my feet hurt a lot, and I want to sit down. And, you know, I'm not exactly of, you know, Bill Cosby stature. Ding! And by the way, when he sits down, he's not of Bill Cosby stature either. He's shorter. A blank screen. Vroom, 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 vroom. The standard def camera has a remote that I can zoom in and out with. This camera does not, so you can't really watch me go vroom, vroom, any closer up than I'm doing it right now. Just as well, it's gone. They really want to emphasize that Apple there. That's why they underlined it. And again. Yeah, I do wish the Apple TV2 had a nice intro movie like the TV1. I'm going to have to hack into that. Hey, looky. I think I'm going to do this in Portuguese. No, English. No, English. Come on. Setting languages to English. Oh, I have to set up my network all over again. Trixie, Linksys, or other. It's other. I'm not going to spell out the name of my network for you. I don't broadcast the SSID. It's a nonsense word that only me and a few friends know. And one Murray Langstrom. And I'm going to do the rest of this typing without you necessarily watching. So, be back in a minute. Okay, I've logged into my wireless network with a complicated name and even more complicated password. And I can help improve stuff by clicking OK. Okay. If I jailbreak it, I'll turn that off. Hey, look, it's kind of dumb and ready. And yeah, okay. I'm not going to show you any of this. And not going to show you any of this. Ooh, burrito for dinner. Almost entirely homemade. Yeah, you don't, yeah, well. No, I'd have to log into YouTube to show off YouTube. I'm not going to bother. Okay, well. I'm glad we had this time together again. I'm glad I had an opportunity to make another video. And I'm glad I wore this green shirt. Because if I could run this through something that'll, chroma key this out, I could just be a floating head. Well, and a couple of floating arms, and you'd see everything behind me anyway. But you'd see whatever I want you to see here. Kind of like I was a big Teletubby. Note, this is Adam B. Has no personal interest, financial or personal or otherwise, in Teletubbies. Okay, I gotta make a phone call. I'll see you guys later. I have a couple other videos in the works. Maybe I gotta see how the things go, because a couple of them here and there are kind of technical failures, and I don't like showing off the technical failures. But if one thing works, it's going to be an epic, 35-minute video out there of me just playing with something, trying to fix it. All right, well, that's enough out of you. Bye. Clickety, clickety, click. Oh, ooh, shh. Ooh. Hey, I got to show you something. Look at this. Look at this. I wasn't intending to do this, but just on a whim, I hit it again. And apparently I didn't put in 442 before, I put in 441, and now it wants to put in 442. It's like a double whammy. This is like take 2.2, 2.1, or 3. I'm not sure which. It's all going to be in the same video. But, going from 4.4 to 4.41 made me, I had to put in my get it back on the network, the network name, the password. It lost the time zone. It was in Cupertino. It's like, how many of their users do you think are actually in Cupertino? Yes, it's a lot of users in Cupertino, but percentage-wise to the rest of the planet, it would make sense to me if they knew they were going to ship this batch to an East Coast store, which they did. I bought it in Boca. Maybe present the thing to, Miami, New York, even Atlanta. An East Coast city. Is Atlanta close enough to East Coast? I don't know. I've flown over. No, because we come in over the... Nah, never seen Georgia. Step 1 of 2, which is actually now step 3 of 4. Because oh God, this video is going to be longer than I thought. I was going for a quick one. A little incremental update. But no, 2 incremental updates. And then they go up the water spout, and down comes the rain, and washes the updates out. I said I was tired. Let's watch, shall we? Yes, I know the camera's tilted now. Tripod's on my bed, and it took careful balancing to do it before, and the battery's low, and I don't know if the whole thing is going to get recorded, so I'm just going to say bye now, just in case we don't get to see the rest of this. Bye now. Let's watch. Box is a little dusty. It's so close. Well, let's see, maybe. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we're at a slightly different angle right now, but it looks good. Let's wait and see. Hey, who here ever wrote a program to do the drunk walk in like high school or junior high school or middle school or whatever they're calling it these days? You know, here in Broward County, we have elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. But when I went to school in Brooklyn and Long Island, we had elementary schools, junior high schools, and high schools. I would like it if it was that way down here, because we have a school named after the late tennis player Arthur Ashe Jr. Battery ran out right in the middle of my story, and I had to take it off the tripod to change the battery, so I'm not putting it back on. It finished step 2 of 2. Well, it's in the middle of step 2 of 2. Okay, so there's a school named after the tennis player Arthur Ashe Jr., and it's a middle school. But if we named schools here, elementary, junior, and high schools, the name of the school would be Arthur Ashe Jr. Junior High School. I wish they would call it that. I mean, even if they named one after, Tony Soprano's uncle on The Sopranos, then it would be Junior Soprano Junior High School. I know, I'm silly and tired. Hey, do not unplug your Apple TV. What would happen if I went over here and went doink? But I didn't. This glow you see here, that is the dome light on my ceiling fan. I have almost all the lights on in this room because otherwise you wouldn't see me. It would be dark, and it would look, close. I don't know. Turn that off, and then I turn these off. All you would see is the blurry television behind me. Oh, it's done. Alright, cool. Oh, gone. Let's find the lights again. Well, let's see. Okay, this is not easy. I was supposed to have been taller, and if I was taller, I would have longer arms. General, I said that to New York. Update software. My Apple TV is up to date. Hooray! Okay, that's enough. I'll see you guys later. Ooh, that burrito. Oh, I wish I could enjoy that burrito. Sorry. Good thing you're not here. Bye.
Welcome to Adam.tv.